Welcome to MSG PM, presented for the people by Caesars Sportsbook. Your app is ready, Emperor. Right now, you are checking out the New York Rangers taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins from April 6, 2021, where the New York Rangers scored 8 goals to defeat them 8-4. Adam Fox is balling out. He had 1 goal and 2 assists. So we're going to talk a little bit about that Rangers scoring depth. We'll touch with the NFC East football as well. But before we get into any of that, I got to bring in my partner for the show, my man, my mellow Jeff Eisenband. Jeff, what's going on, partner? Talk to me.
I mean, I'm watching an 8-goal performance from the Rangers. Hadn't happened in 11 years. We should see a lot more of this season, Kaz.
Yeah, I would hope so, man. And like I mentioned at the top of the show, Adam Fox, another one of those games where he was absolutely brilliant. 1 goal, 2 assists, and it wasn't just him that brought it this game. There was a lot of depth with this New York Rangers this game, and especially this season. Talk to me a little bit about that.
8 different Rangers scored in this game. That's pretty incredible to start. Artemi Panarin and Mika Zibanejad were 2 of the goal scorers. Panarin was actually the #1 star in this game. Adam Fox was second. And Artemi Panarin has just been outstanding since joining the Rangers. He averaged 1.38 goals per game in each of the last 2 seasons exactly. Only Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl have averaged more than that in terms of points per game. Panarin only played in 42 games last year, so you can expect hopefully a healthy Panarin will play more this year. A healthy Mika Zibanejad, can he return to the form he was in 2 years ago when he averaged 1.32 points per game, averaged 0.89 last year, and Ryan Strome also averaged 0.88. Then you're looking at some of the young guys with this team, Kaz. Alexis Lafreniere, Kaapo Kakko, Vitaly Kravtsov. These are guys, we're throwing Filip Chytil. These are guys that have to step it up and perform at a new level this year for the Rangers offense to be clicking, especially with the losses of Pavel Buchnevich and Colin Blackwell.
That's great that you brought that up because, yes, they are young, but there's definitely going to be a lot of pressure on them this year to make some noise within that Metropolitan division. So you know what that means. Producers, full screen me real quick and hit me with them odds. The New York Islanders with a plus 350, the best odds to take the Metropolitan Division this year, followed by the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Hurricanes, and the Rangers with a plus 500 chance to take the division this year. Jeff, what do you think of these?
These are the big 5 teams in this division. I think for the Rangers, it's fair, right? At plus 500, I think, getting some respect to have the same odds as the Capitals, a team that it feels like has won the division most of the last few seasons when the Metropolitan Division has been together. So, I think these all stack up. We'll see if the Hurricanes are able to stay with that form that they had last year, now with the divisions going back to the way that they were. But look, Rangers, that's solid money at plus 500, a good opportunity there.
Speaking of solid money, what dark horses are you looking at right now, Jeff? I know we got a couple of more teams in the division. We can pull that up as well. The Capitals with a plus 500 odds, the Philadelphia Flyers as well, the Devils with a plus 2,000, and the Lonely Blue Jackets, if you really want to roll the dice, as a plus 10,000, all the way at the bottom of that list. What kind of dark horses are you looking at, Jeff?
Listen, the Devils are a little bit of a wild card this year. And, they've had a couple rough seasons. It hasn't been that fun to watch for Devils fans, but maybe this is the time when you look at that youth, Jack Hughes, Pavel Zacha, Nico Hischier, and Ty Smith. There's such talent there with the Devils. If those players can stay healthy, if those players can get to the next level, I think the Devils can overcome a little bit of the goaltending problems that they might have. So that's not bad there at plus 2,000.
All right, Jeff, let's take it from the hockey rink to the football turf with the most compelling and entertaining division in all of football, the NFC East. The Dallas Cowboys, everyone's favorite team in the summer, have the best odds to win the division with a plus 115. Last year's champions, the Washington football team, at plus 260. The local New York Giants at plus 425. And the Philadelphia Eagles at plus 500. Jeff, what do you think of these?
I mean, I think we're giving the Cowboys and Washington football team way too much respect with these odds ahead of the Giants. We'll see if Dak Prescott comes back healthy. We'll see. Washington has a great defense, but who's playing quarterback for that team? Ryan Fitzpatrick, Taylor Heineke? There's still a lot of questions to be answered there. The New York Football Giants, Kaz, were the best team in this division the second half of the season. I'm not making that up. I'm telling you how it is. That team finished 6-5 to finish the last 11 games of the season. So why they are back there third, only improving with the addition of a player like Kenny Golladay, it's interesting to me.
Very interesting, and I know we're not being homers at all. I mean, if Saquon Barkley is anywhere close to what he was before he went down and Daniel Jones lives up to his promise, that seems like some pretty good odds and a good play for the folks over at Caesars. But the alternate regular season wins had the Giants winning 8 wins this year. It's a brand new season in the NFL, so they can't go 500. What do you think of that with the Giants projected to win 8 wins this year?
Yeah, we saw the over -7, the over 7 wins had the Giants at a negative odds. Now the Giants here at plus 170. That means if you bet 100, you'd make 170 if the Giants go over 8 wins. I mentioned they won 6 of their last 11 games last year, finished the season 6-5, and the team has gotten better. No one in this division won 8 games last year, so it is worth noting that. But the Giants have a formidable team. If they continue on that success, there's no reason that they shouldn't overcome that 8-game mark. I think this is very solid if you're a Giants fan and want to consider this. I mentioned this also when we talked about the 7 wins, Kaz. The Giants start with a very winnable slate of the first 3 games versus the Broncos, at Washington, and then versus the Falcons. It's going to be big for the Giants to get off hot.
You know, win, lose, or draw, it always seems like the NFC East gives us the most to talk about throughout the NFL season, but we're right around the corner for kickoff, and I can't wait to check it out. Jeff, great seeing you. New York City, continue to enjoy the New York Rangers taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins. We'll catch you in a bit with more MSG PM. This is your boy Kaz. Take it easy, folks.